Absolutely. However, typically, if you look at the major innovation in IT, it did not come from a customer request. VMware was not a response to a customer saying, I need a virtualization layer. So most of the greatest innovations don't come from the request of the customers. The customers have a lot of problems to deal with, and typically the requests are tactical in nature. I'm not saying anything bad about customers. I'm a customer, you're probably a customer, etc. But if you look at the major innovation in IT, it came from some breakthrough somewhere else. Somebody asked a difficult question, maybe there wasn't an answer for that question, and some company developed a technology. Another interesting observation is that in IT infrastructure, most of the innovation does not come from the large companies. So if you track all the major innovations, say in the last 15 years in IT, most of it are startups that develop disruptive technologies. When I say disruptive technologies, it's not disruptive to the end users, it's disruptive to the way that the industry operates in a given point in time. And once they have reached some critical mass, they were acquired by a large company, or they became a very large company by themselves. So back to your question, yes, of course, the customers and the vendors need to ask themselves these questions, but I don't think that asking those questions gives rise to the breakthroughs in technology. Where I think it's practically important to ask these questions is with regard to new paradigms and new technologies that come about. In other words, you and I, if we're customers, we need to ask ourselves, is this technology from startup ABC a new paradigm? And by the way, the customers are asking themselves those very questions because guess what? Companies like Amazon, companies like Google have basically changed the paradigm. The question is if the way that they run IT is only relevant to them or whether it's also applicable to very large but normal enterprises, normal companies. And this is a big question, and I find that the answer or the sentiment that addresses that particular question gives rise to the atmosphere of greatest receptivity to new technology that I've seen in my business career. Well, our plan is to grow the company personnel by 3x and the top line sales by 5x. So that's a significant undertaking. I probably don't keep up with it. We need to prioritize. We need to determine what are the dimensions that are most important to us. We try to stay attuned to what's going on. We make sure that our strategies, our plans, and our actions are aligned with them.